What's going on, everybody? Today I am going to be sharing one of my failures. It is one of my favorite things to do. No, but in all seriousness, I'm going to talk about the first listing appointment I lost and why I think I lost it, but also what I've learned, and to just kind of remind everybody, no matter what industry you're in, don't see it as much of a loss as you see it as a lesson. So I was referred this possible listing from somebody in the general public, and to this day I still don't know who out in the wide world referred me to this person, but I get to this house. And right away, I make the first critical mistake in sales where they open the door and very brazenly, not even really saying hello to me, were like, "What is your commission? Like, what do you charge for your commission?" It was this very anxious kind of question. And I answered them. Without knowing what they needed, I just gave them my general fee of what I, on average, get when I sell someone's home. And this was not an average situation by any means. So, lesson number one in sales is if you can avoid it without knowing the frame, context, or problem, don't give the price or the solution until you know the full story. So they tell me the story, and essentially there were three people that needed to sign off on the sale of his home because it was a trust situation, and the house also had some unique qualities which did not make it a very cookie cutter sale. On top of which, one of the three people that needed to sign stuff was out of state, and this person did not know how to use a computer very well. So in my brain, I'm now starting to tic-tac all of the timelines and logistics that it's going to take just for that one person to get things done. Never mind whatever might come up in transaction when that time comes. Third and final thing that became kind of like a non-starter for me, and I'm now in hindsight really glad I didn't take this listing, was they wanted 90,000 over market on a good day. And so you're dealing with a situation where you've got folks who don't really know exactly what it's going to take. They don't understand the logistics cost and all that jazz. They want way more than the house is worth, even in a good market. And they don't want to pay a fair wage for a real estate agent to get them from start to finish on this complex transaction. And you know what? The great thing about this was it was such a good lesson, and I was able to figure out, first of all, don't just say the price from the get, especially in a service-based industry. I don't know what this is going to cost because we haven't had a moment to sit down with each other and figure out, is it time? Is it money? What's your pain? What do you need? Why are you trying to do this? And then from there, figuring out whatever plan that looks like, what that plan is actually going to fairly cost. I do know that I lost the listing to another agent that was willing to do it probably for far less than I was willing to do for, and I was not egregiously overpriced with my commissions by any means, mind you. Hopefully everything worked out for them. After I found out the problem, I was like, oh yeah, that's what it's going to cost. But it was more to the point about how you help somebody and you lead with a service mind. I can't tell you what it's going to take unless I know what the problem is. Hopefully this helps some entrepreneur, business owner, or someone who's trying to sell their home and figuring out what kind of questions you need to ask, or what kind of questions might be asked of you when you're trying to hire a real estate agent. There's a lot of things that we just don't know we don't know, and that's okay, but that's part of the discovery with all of this. So, figuring out the commission and what it's going to cost you with this human person is definitely a big question and a good question to have. By no means should you not ask it, but you need to also know, what does it take? What does that cost? And what is it worth? I hope this was helpful. In the spirit and season of gratefulness, I am grateful for what happened. I'm grateful for the experience and the lessons that came with it. I really hope you guys enjoyed listening to one of my failures. Obviously, it is one of my favorite things to talk about. So I hope you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving. Be grateful for the little things, and I will catch you later.